One of the significant things about Zynga's IPO is that it's one of the few software companies to go out this year that is profitable. That's gotten investors pretty excited. Zynga actually was profitable last year, profitable again this year. That's a good thing to see. One of the things that people are going to have to keep a close eye on, though, is that their profit margins have been declining. Their marketing costs are going up, their research and development costs are going up. They're in a competitive and very fast-changing business. And this is a space where the leaders typically don't stay in the lead for very long. Slide was the leader in social gaming a couple of years ago, got bought by Google last year, got shut down by Google this year. So for Zynga, the challenge that people are going to be focused on going forward is, can they maintain this momentum? Do we have to worry about the fact that margins are eroding, that this is a very tough business to make money and to keep making money in? One of Zynga's issues has always been that its business is very closely tied to Facebook. They are reliant on Facebook for the overwhelming percentage of their traffic. They hand over 30% of their sales to Facebook for use of its Facebook credit system. The good news is that they have a multi-year agreement in place, so they have some predictability about how the relationship with Facebook is going to play out. Years ago, when Facebook made changes to take Zynga's games, to downplay the use of Zynga's games in the news feed, that took an immediate whack on Zynga's audience. Facebook's in the middle of replacing a lot of its features, rolling out timeline, changing how people see their profiles. It's an unknown factor to see how that's going to affect Zynga and its audience. And in fact, one of the issues for Zynga has been that its daily users have been declining for the last 6 months. That's something that they blamed on a maturing game set, the lack of any big sexy launches, so they're promising that that's going to turn around. But it's certainly a trend that people are going to have to keep an eye on. One of the challenges for Zynga is that the social gaming space is a very easy one to get into. One person in the garage in their spare time can cook up an app and get it out there, and sometimes these things take off. The advantage a big company like Zynga has is it has the kind of marketing muscle and steady product development pipeline that independent developers can't match. But this is a very fickle space. Angry Birds came out of nowhere and took the world by surprise. Smaller games come out of nowhere all the time and take everyone by surprise. There's a reason that companies like Electronic Arts, the big giants, have struggled to break out in this space. So for Zynga, that's going to be one of the challenges going forward, is how do you stay in the lead when your competitors have very small startup costs for getting into the market.